Dinnie, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dinnie in Virginie. I'm your host, Dinnie, here in Virginie. Where in Virginie, might ask? Well, of course, I'm back at it again at the peak of excellence here in Chesapeake, Virginia, and I'm here at Chesapeake City Park. And the reason why the opening is so messed up is because this is an Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie in Virginie. It's not my normal daily Dinnie in Virginie video, and so welcome to yet another episode of Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie in Virginie. And like I said, I'm here currently live at Chesapeake City Park. Hopefully this goes through well because I don't have the best internet here, so hopefully it actually comes through well. I'll check the playback. If it's trash, we'll do it again in a future date. But right now, like I said, I'm live at Chesapeake City Park, which is an awesome place to be. If you're in Chesapeake, definitely a checklist item. If you're a Chesapeakean, you definitely have to check out this park because it's kind of like the standard, like, representative park in Chesapeake. This is where all the events happen in Chesapeake. The bigger events happen in Chesapeake. Most of the shelters that are rented throughout the summer are rented here. Lots of family gathering type stuff over here. There's 2 dog parks, a skate park, fun forest, which is a playground for kids, and it's unique because it's an all wooden playground rather than the plastic ones that you see or metal ones that you see. So it's a wooden playground. And yeah, a lot of geese now, which is a major problem for me because me and geese, we be beefing. But I digress. I just want to get you guys the lowdown of where I am. And if you're a Chesapeakean, you can be here as well. So I am going live for this Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie in Virginia to talk about something that has been a struggle for me to talk about or even do anything with, because I always was just like, that person can do it, but I can't do it. And that is how to support the Virginnie Adventures. I'm talking about, right now, I'm mainly talking about monetarily. So you can help support the Virginnie Adventures because everything in this world, it costs money or time, or money and time. And so I've been doing this for about 2 years now. And full transparency, the first year I was operating based on just my savings, and the second year I was operating on purely just debt and borrowing and faith, and God has gotten me through it. But this year I do not want to operate on debt anymore. We're trying to get Dinnie out of debt this year, and so trying to brainstorm ways as to how can I earn funds, how can I earn money without necessarily being tied down to a 9 to 5, just because I need the flexibility as Dinnie in Virginia to be able to go and support different events throughout the great state of VA. And when you have a 9 to 5, you're kind of like their servant, you're kind of like whatever they want you to do, that's what you have to do. You don't get to have a day off. You don't get to just take time off whenever you want to. And so I just need to have that flexibility to be able to support people, because people have stuff throughout the week, 7 days a week, 365, 366 during leap years, and so they happen at different times during the day. And so I want to be that person who can, like, plug you into things that are happening maybe in the middle of the day, that a lot of people with 9 to 5s might miss. But there are still plenty of people who don't work a regular schedule, who don't work that normal 9 to 5 time, who still want things to do throughout the week. And so I just love that I have the time freedom right now to be able to go and be mobile and be able to be quick with it and go wherever I want. But in order to do that, it still requires funds, because it still requires gas. It still requires, like, being able to pay for the business, whatever I'm doing, being able to support them, being able to buy their product, buy their service, or whatever. I can't do the things that I want to do right now because I'm operating in debt, and I no longer want to do that. And so I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. But we are getting Dinnie out of debt this year, and so please provide me with some ways, like, how do you think that I can utilize the talents that you've seen thus far on Dinnie in Virginie in order to earn an income? Because I know people are doing it. There are plenty of people on social media right now who they might only have like 1,000 followers, and they already have sponsorships, they already have paid ads and stuff like that, and they're getting income with local businesses some way, somehow. And I still just haven't cracked the code on, like, how to do that. So if you guys have any ideas as to how I can utilize the skills that I have currently in order to start earning income as Dinnie in Virginia, to make this like my full-time thing, please let me know, because I respect your opinions, and I love to know. You guys are smart people. Like, you're a lot smarter than me, trust me. You guys are like geniuses, especially over there in Hampton. We got NASA, so I know y'all got them smarticles up there over in Hampton, because we got NASA over there. So I need you guys to use some of them smarticles to help me out and give me some ideas as to how can I utilize the platform that I have in order to earn enough income to have this pay for everything, pay off my debts. I want to be a good example within the community, and a good example would be not to have debt. I don't want to operate on debt anymore. And so if you would like to support the Virginnie Adventures monetarily, you can do so. You can see it in the description. I put all the ways that you can do so. It is via Buy Me a Coffee. I linked it to the specific article that gives you all the list of ways that you can support monetarily. And also, Buy Me a Coffee is just my website. So I am not technologically educated. And so Buy Me a Coffee is a way for me to post articles without having to build a website from scratch, which like I tried in the past and failed and failed and failed, and it was so frustrating. So Buy Me a Coffee is not just a way to support monetarily by buying me a coffee or 10 or 12, a lot of coffee, a lot of caffeine, but it's also just a general website if you want to stay up to date on like certain articles that I've written, about certain places that I've been to or events that I've been to, or just like what I'm feeling in general, like kind of like a written form of Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie and Virginnie. Also, there's an exclusive audio only podcast on my Buy Me a Coffee right now that has, I think, just 8 episodes thus far, but it's Divadi only, which is the audio only version of the Dinnie and Virginnie podcast. Because if you've been following me here, in case you didn't know, I do have a Dinnie and Virginnie podcast that I haven't filmed an episode for a very long time, because it just never felt right. It was never flowing properly. But for some reason, when I'm just doing the audio and I don't have to worry about the way I look or like comments or anything like that, it just flows much more nicely in my opinion. So I like actually doing the audio only version of the podcast, even though I know everybody has a video podcast nowadays. I just honestly prefer just doing audio only, to be honest. So if you want to listen to Divadi only, I would recommend you click through to the Buy Me a Coffee in the description, because like I said, you can access the articles that I've written thus far. Not many to mind you, but I'm working on it, okay? I gotta stop being lazy. And you can also access my Divadi only episodes, because Divadi only is only currently hosted on my Buy Me a Coffee page. So if you're a podcast listener, but you don't necessarily like to do the video podcast, if you just want to listen to it, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee. You can support me on PayPal, which is Dinnie and Virginnie VA. I'm at Dinnie and Virginnie VA. It's important to add that VA for PayPal, because for some reason they wouldn't let me take Dinnie and Virginnie, and I'm like, why? But yeah, they wouldn't let me take Dinnie and Virginnie on PayPal, but on every other platform, aka on Cashapp and Venmo, it's just Dinnie and Virginnie. So whatever you see here, that's what it's called on Cashapp and PayPal. So that's how you can support monetarily. But there are ways to support that's not just monetary, guys. You can support by watching videos like this, by liking stuff, by sharing stuff, by commenting. I haven't been doing my best as like a content creator to be telling you guys, to remind you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and stuff like that. I haven't really been doing that in any of my videos. And I'm like, you guys make fun of people for saying that, but at the same time, I don't say it, and then y'all don't do anything. And then you complain. You complain that I give Instagram more love than you guys, but you guys don't comment. You don't like and subscribe and share and follow and stuff like that. So if you're not interacting with me, why would I'm not going to give you all my energy. And so I'm going to work on getting into a better habit of like prompting you guys, so that you remember, oh yeah, I can subscribe, I can follow, oh yeah, I can comment, oh yeah, I can like. Because sometimes we just kind of like don't remember. It's the craziest thing that I've noticed, is that a lot of people would find it so much more easily to comment on something that they hate and dislike than to comment on something that they genuinely enjoy. And I'm just like, let us flip and reverse that, please. Placing down the Uno reverse card, so that we are more likely to like and actually comment and interact with things that we enjoy and love, rather than the things that we hate. Why are you wasting all this energy on stuff that you hate or dislike? So I want you guys to start getting into the habit of, if there is something that you genuinely like and enjoy, take the time to tell that person that you like it. Take the time to comment, and let them know. It gives them that data, like, oh, this is what the people genuinely want and like. And so you guys might think it's annoying when creators tell you to like, follow, subscribe, comment, share, and stuff like that. But what it does is it gives them data, like, oh, people like this type of content, so I'll do more of this and less of that. If you are liking something, aka like you're a lurker and you just keep watching stuff from them all the time, but you never follow or subscribe or like or comment, they will never know that. And so they're probably going to stop doing the things that you genuinely enjoy, because they have no data letting them know, hey, people actually like this. If nobody liked the video, but 100,000 people saw it, I'm going to stop doing that, because nobody likes it, And so when people tell you to like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, whatever, when they're prompting you and telling you that these are actions that you can take, it's mainly so that they can get the data to know what's working and what's not. So it's like, we're not being told every last bit of data about the stuff that we post online. But if I can see that there's a high percentage of people who liked, commented, shared, or whatever, compared to how many people viewed it, I know that's a good piece of content. Even if only 100 people viewed it, if like if like 50 people liked it, but only 100 people viewed it, that's a great video, because that actually resonated with a lot of people. And so that's why we tell you guys to do those actions, like, share, subscribe, whatever the usual content creator thing is because it gives us that data to know, hey, they like this, I'll keep doing that. Or oh, they don't like this, I'm gonna stop doing that. And so don't be surprised when your favorite creators stop doing the things that you like because you never took the time to tell them you liked it. So that's just another way to support any content creator in general, especially here in the great state of VA. Please, please, please let them know that you're genuinely enjoying their content by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all the stuff like that, telling people about them, whatever you want to do. That's super easy to do to support them. Another thing you can do to support me, super easy, just let me know about stuff that you love about VA. Talk about VA. Like, I love hearing about VA. I love hearing about new spots. And I'm only one person, so I can't be any and everywhere all the time. I'm only one person. And right now, I'm currently really only limited to Hampton Roads, which is why I'm asking for monetary support right now. But yeah, it's really easy to support people, guys. It doesn't really take that much. Like I said, for me, if you want to support monetarily, I put all the ways in the comments, in the description rather. And if you want to support in other ways, all you got to do is interact with me. You know, let me know that you're liking this stuff. Let me know if you don't like it, I guess. That's also good stuff. Like, give me some constructive criticism about things that you might not like about how I present myself online, the type of videos that I put online. Give me some good constructive feedback. That's also just a great way to support. And let me know what's working that I'm doing and what's not working, what's not serving you guys. Because at the end of the day, I want to be of the most amount of service as possible to you guys, especially my fellow Virginianites living here in the great state of Virginia. Because I'm not all just about entertainment. I want you guys to actually get tapped into your local communities. I want you to get tapped into your city. I want you to get tapped into how beautiful and wonderful this state is, how great Virginia actually is. And so that's why I'm doing this. I really want to actually move you to take action, to live your life, to enjoy living here in the great state of VA. So that's pretty much all I have for this Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie and Virginie. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic day. So a little wrap up is, for this Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie and Virginie, is I am finally asking for your monetary support in the forms of, you can donate. If you see me out on the street, you can just give me money. I'll be like, thank you. That is dope. You're awesome. You're cool. You're an awesome Virginianite. Like, I'll take donations whenever, wherever. But you can also donate on my Buy Me a Coffee, on my PayPal, on my Cashapp, and on my Venmo. I finally set them all up, and I'm finally being bold with my ask and brave enough with my ask to be like, hey, I'm doing stuff online. If you like it, you can support me and you can help it continue to happen. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find some alternative means to create the funds to be able to pay off some debts, get back to zero, and then get back to actually funding what it is that I'm doing, because we're in the negatives, y'all, and we don't want to be here anymore. So yeah. All the ways are in the description if you want to support monetarily. If you want to support in other ways, just actually start interacting with my stuff, especially here on YouTube, because you guys be complaining about my content up here, but it's like IG interacts with me, okay? So all I need you to do is start interacting. Let me know, like, do you like the type of content that I post? Do you not like it? Give me some constructive criticism. So the ball is in your court. You just have to give me that feedback so that I know what is working up here and what is not working up here, so I can start doing more of what you like and less of what you don't. So it's up to you. But at the end of the day, it's very easy to support the Dinnie and Virginnie Adventures, because at the end of the day, it does cost money to do the things that I do, because it costs money to live. It costs money to live, point blank period. Like, you can't live for absolutely 100% for free. So basically, what else is there? I had always been scared to like ask people for money, even though like it costs money to do this, because I was like, well, it's okay if they ask for money, but it's not okay for me. And I'm like, well, why do I feel that way? It's the weirdest thing, guys. So that's all I have for this episode of Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie and Virginnie. Let me know if you've ever had those feelings of like, not even just asking for money, it could be anything, where you feel like, well, it's okay for them, but it's not okay for me, because if I do it, people are going to think badly of me. But like, when I see them doing it, I'm like, yay, great for you. I love you. You're so awesome. It's the weirdest thing, and I can't explain it, but I really wish like it wasn't so like this. But let me know if you guys have also experienced that struggle of like seeing somebody do something and you're like, it's okay for them to do that, and I'm proud of them, I'm happy for them, great for them, but if I can't possibly do that same thing for myself, because like I'm me, they are them. So it's like, it's that weird mental thing that we got to get over, guys. So if you're struggling with that as well, let me know in the comments. And it's okay for you to do it. If it's okay for them, it is okay for you. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful, blessed one. And that's all I have for this Awkkie Talkkie with Dinnie and Virginnie. So until next time, all I have to say is, Dinnie out.